Hello my dear Photoshop magicians. Today we're going to do something very interesting. A few days ago I went and started looking at some of Billie Eilish album art, and we can see that she likes, creepy stuff. Like lots of images are actually pretty creepy. I mean, this one for example from her video is also pretty creepy, and I realized that, well, I do creepy art, so maybe I can create an album cover for her. So I found this pretty cool image and I like how she stands, I like how she looks, and the colors are also very nice. So in general this is the perfect image for our work. And before we continue, obviously I have to tell you that this is not an official cover art. This is just me doing my thing. I started by editing the image colors using camera raw filter, and as you can see the original image we have lots of oranges, yellows, and here what I did actually is I added violet colors. I also made the skin very smooth. If you look here we have different skin, here I have different skin, so now it looks like it was painted. To do that I just reduced the texture as you can see, and also I went to details and I increased noise reduction. As you can see, before noise reduction, after noise reduction. Photoshop does actually a pretty good job. Next step was to play with colors in the color mix. As you can see here we have red for example, and if you look at her lips they went from orange to very pinky. Anyway, I played with the colors. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, actually I created this artwork while live streaming on YouTube, so in case you want every detail, every step, you can just click the link in the description. It will take you to a live stream where you can see everything that I did step by step. My next step was to separate the texture from her image, and as you can see here we have this type of gray image, and we can only see the texture of the face basically, we don't see any colors. This technique is called high frequency separation. The reason why I did this is that because I want to place flowers on her skin, and in order for the flowers on her skin to look realistic I need to make sure that flowers have the same texture as the skin. That's why I separated the texture of the skin, and later I will put this texture on the flowers. If you want to know how this was done, again check the live stream because it's a long process and I cannot spend time explaining that. I found a nice pattern of flowers, and again my goal was to put them under her skin. So here we have it, and the way you put it under the skin is just you go to warp, and with warp you can actually make sure that you can warp this around her skin. So for example I can create here a grid, let's say 3x3, and then I can click and drag actually to warp these flowers around her face and make sure that it looks realistically warped around her. That's exactly what I did here, but also in addition to that, as you can see we have here many places where we don't need to see the flowers, like on her eyes, here and so on. So I created a mask to delete the flowers from all the places where we don't need to see them, and voila! Look at this. Mwah. Beautiful. Now next I wanted to add glitchy animation to her eyes. So as you can see I found this very cool glitchy video. Oh my god, my eyes are already hurting, but I mean it looks pretty awesome. What I basically did here is that I applied them one by one for every eye, and this is actually pretty simple. I mean I just placed the video here and I use the mask to make sure that it's only inside the eye. The same applies here as well. So you just import the video into Photoshop, then you use mask to make sure that it's only visible on the eyes. For example, if I go to window and timeline, I can see these videos here, and but I cannot play them right now in Photoshop because it's going to be hard for Photoshop to play this video because Photoshop is not a video application. You will see this animation once I render this as a video. So next I wanted to add some neon colors to the background, and in order to do that I created an exposure adjustment layer. I brought down the exposure, and then I went to layer styles, chose here a nice gradient and changed the blending mode from normal to color dodge, and voila, as you can see now it's very cool. And these are the general things that I had to do in Photoshop, and now let me show you the final result. And boom chica boom, just look at this. If you want to know how I animated the zoom effect, the colors in the background, and all the other steps, again I did show that in the live stream. This video is just a quick process, that's why I don't want to bore you with all that features. So if you want to see it, just go to the live stream. But in general here, for example, we can see that the eyes are animated just like they were supposed to. Also we can see that if you look at the background, there's also some animation in the background, the colors are changing, and the zoom effect was done using Premiere Pro. So you get it. Oh wait, there is more. Now for those of you who actually want to level up your Photoshop skills, I have great news. I actually have premium classes on my website learnfromfred.com, and the best thing is that you can actually start learning for free. You can start with a 14-day free trial and access all of the classes that are available on my website, including 60 premium Photoshop projects that you will learn how to create. Not only artworks but also some pretty crazy animations. Just look at this. Mwah! Isn't that amazing? Make sure to leave thumbs up or Photoshop Lord will come and destroy your Photoshop. Yeah, he's very angry recently. Love you guys. Bye bye.